I like these type of clouds. I hate big fluffy clouds with this type of architecture, with abstract architecture. If I'm shooting commercially, like documenting a building, I like big fluffy clouds, but I hate them with like abstract and details. So the first time you go, it's like a kid in a candy store. You feel like there's endless ways to see this. The second time that I went to photograph this, I noticed that I just started making all the same images that I made the first time I went there, which I'm like, this is stupid. Do I see anything different than I saw last time? Do I feel anything different than I felt the last time that I was here? And what I started noticing was the way that the building started feeling to me was, and maybe you don't see this in the images, but this is what I felt, is that the way that the folds and the curves felt where I was standing is it felt like Antelope Canyon, or like when you're in like nature and in a canyon and all of like the waviness and the curviness of a space like that is like what this felt like to me. My first thought is, if the structure could move, if the building could move, how would it move? Maybe a kind of deranged or crazy thought. ICM is about play. Most of the images look like garbage. It is, I'm sure if you wanted to get crazy technical about it, you could come up with some formula. Do it at this f-stop. Do it at this like speed. None of the photos in this presentation were used with a tripod. I hate them. If I can lie down on the floor, I will. I don't exactly feel any embarrassment at being a weird person who's just lying down on a public street on the floor. I'm like, whatever. I know a lot of people have asked me, what about your histogram? Your blacks are so black. They're gone. I don't care. I have never once looked at my histogram and given a shit. This is about having fun and reinterpreting the space for my own like imagination and fun. It is not about documenting and representing the space in reality. Yeah, I've definitely encountered problems. It depends where. So museums never, weirdly. Like public spaces, not so much. It's usually been businesses. If you're in their plaza or touching their building, like if you're leaning on it or something like that, security guards will come out and they'll tell you to leave. I've been inside lobbies, like I know I'm going to get kicked out. So I'll sneak in and then I'll get my camera out and I'll shoot as long as I can until they yell at me. And then I'll just like apologize, like I'm dumb and clueless and just leave.